my name is Ellen Fox, welcome to my channel, and the day that I feared most has arrived. No, it's not about my room, I mean this mess. Oh my god. I just recorded a 24 alpha video, so my room looks like this, but that's nothing to worry about because half of the bed is clear, and there is only one of me, so it's okay if there is only half a bed available, because who will use the other side? I am so single, it's not even funny anymore. Okay, that aside, why are you jingling so much? I'm gonna take you off. Okay, let's focus. Forget about this. I am getting braces. I never wanted braces. I have always hated braces. I never wanted them because I love my teeth. And you might look at them and you might be like, oh my god, Ellen, if your teeth are so good. I know, I love them. They're so good. I mean, the upper teeth are so good, but the lower ones are the freaking culprit. And now, because of my lower teeth, I have to get braces. And the process has already started, so I thought I should take you along with every single one of my dentist appointments. I am going to tell you what the progress is, so that if you get braces in the near future, you will know what to expect. Which nightmares of yours are myths and which are reality. But then again, every case is different. So allow me to explain to you what is going on in here. Okay, let's start with an introduction. My name is Ellen Fox and I am 20 years old. Now 20 is definitely not the perfect age or the ideal age for getting braces. Normally it's recommended to start the process around like 14, 16, that's like the better age. But I personally, that was the time when we had COVID, so it was quarantine and everything, so I could not have gotten braces back then. And then last year, I was recommended by a lot of dentists to get braces, but I told them I don't want it. They told me I'd have a better smile, my face would look better. They were like, you'll be more beautiful. And I was like, I am okay with the amount of beauty I have. So a lot of them said that if you want, you can put it off, but eventually you are going to have problems and then we're going to have to solve it. So when a couple of dentists said that to me, I was like, hey, everyone has teeth issues eventually. So when I'll have the issues, I'll deal with it. So I put it off for a year until now when I started having the issues. I was not expecting any issues, but it just happened so quickly. So I checked in with the dentist and they told me it's just better to get braces. Because you know that code that goes like, prevention is better than prescription? No. Caution is better than cure, I think, something like that. But they basically told me my problems would solve because, there is a problem. I might not feel it, but there is a problem here and we have to solve it. So I was like, let's just do it. Because I love my teeth so much. Okay, so the problem mainly is with my lower teeth and not my upper teeth. Okay, let's get a little closer. Look at my teeth. My teeth are pointy, not just my canines. These ones seem pointed. So they're not pointed, they're just in the wrong shape, which is why they seem pointed. So your teeth are supposed to be like this, right? Like this, it's straight. But this one is completely curved inwards, which is why it looks pointed and I love it. It looks so beautiful. I love it so much. So I was like, if I get extractions or if I get braces, they're not going to be like that anymore. So that's why I was avoiding this. But obviously there's not enough space, and now with like the wisdom tooth and everything coming out, there is just not enough space. So that's one issue right there. The second problem with my teeth is your teeth are not supposed to align like that. Normal humans, your teeth are supposed to be like this, right? But there is just way too much space. My lower teeth have gone completely back and my upper teeth kind of cover it like this. So at this point, if I let it happen, these teeth are eventually going to reach my jaw. Right now, there's a little bit teeth left. There's a little space left. But if I just, let it be, it's eventually going to reach my jaw. And not only that, the upper jaw puts a lot of pressure on my lower jaw, which is why I've started having problems. I don't currently have any problems with my upper jaw. The problems are all in the lower jaw. So I was ready to sacrifice the lower jaw. So all this time, because I love my upper teeth so much, I was like, whatever with the lower tooth. I don't care. they are not okay. There's a lot more crowding and a lot more problem going on in the lower jaw, and I was like, hell with it. You can't even see them most of the time. Like if I'm smiling, I'm like, you can't even see my lower teeth. So I was like, whatever. I didn't want to do anything, but as I said, not only did that happen, there is so much crowding in my lower teeth now, especially like it's the front of my teeth where the problem is. So because they were so crowded together, even though I was brushing twice a day, they weren't being cleaned properly. So I went to see a dentist. I constantly had this feeling as if something was stuck right here. And I was like, there's something stuck here. And no amount of flossing or brushing, I still felt like something was stuck there. So I saw my dentist and he told me that it's plaque that is just cemented at this point. So I was brushing my teeth and the dentist was like, oh, you must be brushing your teeth before breakfast. You're supposed to brush your teeth after breakfast. And I was like, the debate has ended. All this time, everybody was telling me to brush before breakfast, but I always brush after breakfast. So here you go, dentists tell you to brush after breakfast. Okay, if you take one thing away from this video, it should be this: brush your teeth more carefully. Because normally when we're brushing our teeth back here, we're like, so not only are we scrubbing the top, we're scrubbing the sides, everything's going well. But what do we do with our incisors, the front of our teeth? We go like this, which is why we oftentimes miss the back of our teeth. And I had a lot of crowding in this area, which is why not only was it not cleaning properly, this is like the most major area for cementation because your saliva releases right behind your lower teeth. Yeah, that was like a tongue twister. So yeah, I had a lot of cementation there, and which is why it felt like something was stuck there, and you cannot brush it off. No amount of brushing is going to brush it off. You have to see a dentist and they will clean it up for you, which is what I'm scheduled for tomorrow. I have a scaling as well as a filling scheduled tomorrow, which is going to be the second step in my braces. Speaking of second steps, let's first talk about the first step that has already happened. I have at this point seen around 4 or 5 doctors because the first 4 just horrified me, so I was like, I need a 5th opinion. And thank God that I got that 5th opinion because all 4 of the doctors said one thing, but this 5th one said something different, and let me tell you what she said. So because my jaws are pretty small and there's a lot of crowding, I was told that I am going to have 4 extractions. 4 tooth extractions. All of the doctors told me that I will have my first premolar extracted from each side. So here, 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 and then here. 4, one by one, over like the course of months. But this 5th one, the one who's actually doing my process now, told me that for the first 9 months, it is recommended not to do any extractions because we have to see maybe the teeth will just, align by themselves. Maybe we don't need any extractions. So she told me that the first 9 months, you're just going to wear braces. And then eventually after that, we're going to see if we need extractions or which extractions do we need. Because after looking at my teeth, she told me that there isn't much of a problem with my upper jaw. As I said, all of the upper teeth are perfectly okay, except for these 2 incisors. They are inwards. Besides that, all of my other teeth are okay. But in my lower jaw, there is a lot of problems. So she, at this moment, believes that I might not need any extractions in my upper jaw, but I might need 2 for, both the first premolars on my lower jaw. On top of that, you might have noticed that my teeth are not aligned. As I said, one jaw is ahead of the other, which is why my molar alignment is not okay. My upper and lower molars do not align the way they should, which has caused once again some problems, which is why I'm getting fillings tomorrow. Now let's talk about the first step in getting your braces. Because I'm not getting any extractions, I was given spaces. What is a spacer? I'm not sure if you're even gonna be able to say it, but this is it. It's this tiny little thing, yeah, it's like a tiny rubber ring that they put in your teeth in order to make some space for the braces. So I currently have 8 of these in my mouth. And it might seem like that's not a lot, but it hurts like a bitch. I'm gonna put this on a floss so you can see it better. It's it's that, yeah, it's so tiny. Anyway, so I currently have 8 of these in my mouth. I don't know if you can see, they're like way back on the first premolar. So imagine this is my premolar. There's one behind it, one ahead of it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 8 of them in my mouth, and they hurt so bad. They're just like she just like kind of pushed them in between my teeth the way you would do with a floss. Just push them in right there. But they hurt so bad. I mean, yesterday, the day before yesterday when I was getting them, I was okay. I was like, yeah, that feels like nothing. It just feels like, something stuck in my mouth, nothing more. But when I woke up this morning, oh my God, it hurt so bad. Having breakfast today was one of the most painful things I've ever done. I cannot even imagine what braces are going to hurt like. And I'm not saying this to like kind of scare you away, like don't get braces. No. I'm just informing you of what's to come. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you there is a lot of pain, both physical and mental, because the moment I found out that I'm gonna get braces, immediate depression. I was like, my life is over. But then I got up and I was like, just man up and face it. Life has a lot of phases, and this is just another fun phase. I mean, it's not a fun phase, but it is a phase, and it's bound to happen because the alternative is losing teeth, and I will not trade one prison for another. So I got the braces, and not yet, but I'm due to get them any time now. Oh, back to the dentist office. I brushed my teeth, like, oh my God, I have to clean them before I take them to the dentist to get them cleaned. So I get there and she was like, lemonade? And I was like, girl, I just cleaned my teeth for you. But she was like, just have the lemonade. So I took the lemonade and then I, rinsed my mouth. She took it, she took a manual look, and then she took an ultrasound. And we came to the conclusion of what should be done to me. Then she put in some spacers. Then she gagged me. Before that, she gagged me for, teeth impressions, which hurts, once again, like a bitch. So she came to me and she was like, have you ever been gagged before? And I was just looking at her like, am I supposed to say yes or no? Because what do you say to a question like that? So I was like, I'll be okay. So yeah, she gagged me and I didn't gag. I was okay. Anyway, we got my teeth impressions, we put in the spacers, and tomorrow I am seeing her again, and I will come back to you in a couple of days with an update on my new cleaner teeth. I mean, look at them. They look very much clean, but the back of them is not clean. So we're gonna get them cleaned, we're gonna get a few fillings, and I will be in even more pain, but I will be okay because in the end, everything is going to be okay. Or not. We don't know that. But I have college tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to. Also, I would like you to know that drinking all the cold water and the froyos and nothing helps. Only painkillers do. So just take the painkiller if your doctor is telling you to do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Disclaimer, I am not an expert. I'm not a trained professional. I'm not really educated on this, but I am surrounded by a lot of people who are educated on this. So take my advice with a grain of salt. And yeah, that's it. That was it for this video. Really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, give me a like. Also comment below and let me know any questions that you might have for me or the dentist, and I will be sure to ask her or just answer. I know a lot of doctors as well, so I have like a lot of dentists and doctors in my surroundings, which is why they always look at me weird. They're like, so you make videos? Yeah, I make videos. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. And once again, take my advice with a grain of salt. Stay safe out there. Follow me on Instagram and, keep an eye out for the updates. I will make a playlist of getting braces. And bye!